The most exciting 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby 2024, just a couple of days away now. Let's get a leaderboard update, look at the fields, the latest odds on the early betting, and some of the latest training videos out of Churchill Downs. Videos courtesy of Churchill Downs. Now, Epic Ride is in the field. He's going to be betting number 21, as we did have a scratch earlier this week of the Brad Cox trained Encino. He's going to be out 30 days and maybe be back later on this summer. Dornock still out of post position number 1. And now Fierceness, he's still going to be number 17 if you're betting on the race, but he will come out of post position number 16. Stronghold out of number 17. Epic Ride will be in number 20 for the latest post positions. Of course, we got some first-time trainers this year. Did an updated video on the trainers if you want to watch that. Safi Joseph comes in with Catalytic. Victor Barboza with Grand Mode the first. Whit Beckman, who's been in the hospital for the last week, he is going to be training Honor Marie, and Larry Demerit, the trainer of the Lone Gray in the race in West Saratoga. Now we've got the big 7 contenders. These are the horses that I think have been training the best, coming into the race the fastest. Let's take a look at Sierra Leone. I think he's going to have a closing running style, and he's 3 for 4 lifetime. Some strong late pace ratings. He fits in the top 5 in Bayer, and training forwardly in the mornings. Sierra Leone most likely going to be a 7-2 co-favorite along with Fierceness, and definitely a chance. Meanwhile, Catching Freedom, another one, definitely a contender, probably going to be about 8-1 on the board. Running style, again, more of a closer. Bayer with a 97, Brisnet of 101. He's in the top 6 in both the Bayer and the Brisnet speed figures. Fits in the top 7 or 8 if you look at the Thorograph numbers. Catching Freedom, going to be closing from behind, won the Louisiana Derby, broke his maiden at Churchill Downs. Let's hear Brad Cox talk about Catching Freedom.
Well, he's high energy. He definitely has some personality. You got to watch him. He'll bite you. He'll kick you. But he's a pretty cool horse to be around overall. Very forward training but plenty of personality. Yeah, no, for sure. He's obviously a horse that's gotten a little bit better and mature as he's gotten older. When he's a 2-year-old, we bring him out here on the road and check his legs. He try to kick you sometimes. He's gotten a little bit better about that. It hasn't completely gone away, but he's definitely gotten a little bit easier to be around as he's gotten older.
Meanwhile, Fierceness continues to train and gallop over the track. Got a bath the other day, looks good, clean behind the ears, and he's going to be running early, maybe a pace pressure. 3-time Derby winning jockey John Velasquez, of course the fastest Bayer in the race, a 110. Brisnet, a 106. Been training and galloping daily. Powerful horse on the muscle-wise. Not a big horse, doesn't carry a lot of weight. It'll be interesting to see how he does here after a month layoff after the Florida Derby. Forever Young, 5 for 5, trained by Mr. Yahagi. His running style coming in from mid-pack, maybe a little bit of a closer running style. He is going to be wearing a special face guard because he doesn't like the dirt in his face. He ships in from Dubai, galloping forwardly in the morning for Forever Young. Now Resilience is going to be going for Belmont. He is going to be number 19 out of post position number 18. He's a Wood Memorial winner. He's by Into Mischief, who sired a couple of Derby winners. A little bit of a long shot, but I think definitely could be one that finishes in that top 4. Resilience, training forwardly, galloping strong. Again, another one who seems to like the Churchill surface. You've got Stronghold shipping in from Santa Anita. I like the fact that he's a mid-pack runner. Defeated Imagination at Santa Anita in his last start. Santa Anita Derby winner. Buyers are a little bit on the lower end, but I think he's a horse that's been training forwardly, and I could see him sitting 6 or 7 lengths behind the pace here, as it looks like we could get a faster pace if Dornock goes early and some of the other horses contend for that early lead. Now here's one that I've kind of been warming up to. Track Phantom is now into that top 7. Going to be about 25-1. Getting blinkers, he could be setting the pace, but I think he's going to be forwardly placed. If the pace gets fast, they're going to lay a little bit further back, and I could see him making a move toward the leaders. He's just very consistent, big muscles, deep conditioning, running in all those races at the fairgrounds. Track Phantom, trained by Steve Asmussen, looking for his first Derby win. And we've got some more horses that galloped on Wednesday. Catalytic out on the track. Of course, the Florida Derby runner-up for trainer Safi Joseph. Endlessly for Michael McCarthy. He galloped on Wednesday. His early odds are right about 40-1 for Endlessly, who's won 5 of 6 career starts. Meanwhile, Dornock has been dealing with a quarter crack. Danny Gargan revealed that on Wednesday in the Daily Racing Form. Going to have some special shoes. He is not going to gallop on Friday. He's just going to walk and not be out on the track on Friday morning after getting that new pair of shoes. Dornock from the rail. The coach, this isn't his first rodeo. The veteran of the Kentucky Derby, 50 Kentucky Derby starters, second all time, 4 Derby winners. He's going to be sending out Just Steel in the Run for the Roses at Churchill Downs. Early betting's been going on since Tuesday. Here's an updated look at the odds. Fierceness right around 5-2, 3-1. Sierra Leone 7-2 or 4-1. Forever Young right around 8-1. He might drop a little bit lower as we get more money in the pool. Catching Freedom at 9-1 and Honor Marie at 10 or 11-1. Those are basic, the lowest 5 odds. And really, we've seen over the years, once these odds kind of get going, they really don't change much, even though a lot more money gets added to the pool. It seems like the betting throughout the week, early betting, kind of mirrors some of that late betting. So that's some of the look at the odds on the Kentucky Derby. Now, still to come, we've got the Kentucky Oaks on Friday, lining up 14 horses, no scratches yet. We've got 2 also eligibles. Kentucky Derby on Saturday. We'll have a post-racing reaction on Saturday night. But those are the big 7 as we get closer to the Derby. Who is your key horse? Who is going to be the key that you're betting on in first and second or daily doubles in the Kentucky Derby betting? Leave a comment. And remember, D. Wayne Lucas always says, people have opinions, horses have the facts.